Hey you guys, it's Sierra. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be discussing my interview process at UNCSA and then other colleges I have applied to and been accepted for. So you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry it's been a minute since I've uploaded. I'm really trying to stick to an uploading schedule. But school comes first and is a high priority for me, so of course that's what I will be sticking to. I wanted to sit down today and kind of talk about my interview process at UNCSA. This has been a video I've been wanting to make ever since I had my interview, which was the 30th of November at UNCSA, and then there has been one other college I ended up applying for, which was the University of Toledo, and I actually only had to wait 2 weeks to get my admissions decision, and I ended up getting accepted into it. For University of Toledo, I applied for pharmaceutical sciences. My cat just messed this up. Please hold. Here we go. My major would be pharmaceutical sciences, but more of a focus on cosmetic science, which would be making cosmetics and working within the cosmetic making industry, all that jazz. So yeah, I haven't opened up my official letter yet, so I'm gonna do that now. You got your official acceptance letter. Basically says, "Dear Sierra, congratulations, I am pleased to offer you admission to University of Toledo. You have been admitted into the pre-professional division of the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences in the pre-pharmacy program of fall 2019. And then I got this little booklet. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Oh, that's so cute. It's like a little rocket. And then you have some important papers, such as your FAFSA paper. That looks like something my parents need to read. Basically, this just says something about being an out-of-state resident. And then all the important dates and stuff like that. Now I will be kind of sitting you guys and talking to you guys about my whole interview process at UNCSA, but before I begin, I actually need to go grab a folder, so I will be right back. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Sierra, welcome. And then I am a senior in high school, and I applied to University of North Carolina School of the Arts for design and production, but my focus would be on wig and makeup design. At that school, it is a combination of 5 different arts. So you either have to audition or interview, and because I'm doing wig and makeup, there's no way for me to audition, so I had to interview. And my interview was the 30th of November, and I will just kind of be sitting down and talking to you guys about my whole experience and what the day was like and all that, and my baby brother is crying. I'm kind of just going to be running through what the day was like and then getting into more nitty-gritty about how I felt, some tips that I did that personally really helped me, and yeah. So first off, like I said, my interview was November 30th. The night before my interview, we actually drove to Winston-Salem, and we stayed in a hotel, and me and my grandmother ended up going to the mall because it's an entirely completely different story, and I'll get to it, but yeah. And then we woke up and we went to, we left our hotel around 9:30 and then left for my interview at the campus. When we got there, we met up at the Welcome Center. My stepdad ended up staying with me and kind of walking around the campus because he had never been there before. He had never been there before. So we all met up at the Welcome Center, all the design and production students, and all that jazz, and we got a folder and a goodie bag of like a drawstring UNCSA backpack, a pin, and there was something else in it, I believe. Forget now. But we got a little goodie bag as well. within the folder, what we had is our interview day schedule for the School of Design and Production. Then we have general education requirements, Bachelor's of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Music. Then we had our FAFSA papers, a campus map, and then this little magazine of the School of Design and Production, and then the admissions counselor as well, her business card. So basically, the easiest way I can help you describe our day was on this schedule. Basically, from 10:15 to 10:30, we checked in at the Welcome Center. We were able to beforehand drop off our portfolio materials at the School of Design and Production. However, I decided to carry mine with me until we went there with the group, just because I wanted to be sure and knew what I was doing. Then from 10:30 to 10:45, we walked to the School of Design and Production. From 10:45 to 11:30, we took a tour of the entire School of Design and Production. And then from 11:30 to noon, we had an information session with the Dean of Design and Production in the library auditorium. Then from 12 to 12:45, we had another mini campus tour. I had already been to that campus at that time twice. That was my interview was my third time on campus. Then from 12:45 to 1:45, we had lunch in the dining hall or the student commons. And then from 1:45 to 2, we went back into the School of Design and Production, checked in, and had our pictures taken. And then 2 o'clock is when our interviews began. So basically, we met in the School of Design and Production. The wig and makeup design building is a completely separate building. So what happened, all the wig and makeup interviewees were taken, and we walked to the School of not the School of Wig and Makeup, but the Wig and Makeup building. And we went in one of the classrooms, which I was completely familiar where I was. It helped me a lot with my nerves, only because I knew the area that we were in, and it was just like nothing unfamiliar. So yeah, we went in, we sat down our portfolio materials and all our things, and basically the woman who was one of the interviewers said, "Who wants to go first?" And I was like, you know what, I'll do it. And so we went in. Each interview for each person was 30 minutes long. Let me tell you, typically within an interview, like, you have things that you wish or said differently. I don't really regret anything that I said or anything like that, because in the end I got some really amazing feedback from the two people interviewing me, and they were super sweet, super kind. The environment was so chillax, let me tell you guys. Oh my gosh, two people that I interviewed with were super kind. They like basically listened. It was like just like a really chill conversation of like about me, why I want to be there. It's basic questions, let me tell you guys. Like, it was like the most basic questions, like, who are you, like, words to describe yourself, why do you think you're good enough to be in school, why do you want to come to this school, like basic questions like that. And then they asked to look through my portfolio, and I'm super proud of my portfolio for the short time I did have, and the short time I did have to put it together, and I'm super proud for what I have. In the end, doing okay. In the end, there were things that they wanted to see more of, aka drawing, because I was very upfront and honest with them. Drawing is not my strong suit, and I'm not very good at it. And hair, I had like no representation of hair in my portfolio, and when you're going into a program for wig and makeup design, they kind of need to see like how good you are with hair. So they did want me to keep on sending in stuff to add to my portfolio, and me making a attempt, and for them to see that I'm wanting to learn more and be a more diverse student within different forms of art. So yeah, since my interview, I have started to take art classes, and then I am attempting to make a wig. It's fun. yes. So that was pretty much my interview in a nutshell. Let me tell you, I struggle really badly with anxiety, but I was not nervous at all, and I think it helped that I was very familiar with the interview environment. So I think that definitely is a bonus if you have the chance to go like tour around the campus, or even like try to tour the environment you're gonna be in, then I highly recommend it. It helped me so much. And then another thing I did was actually something my stepdad recommended me. He's getting ready to retire out of the military, and if any of you have military parents, your parents typically, or people getting out of the military, they have to take classes in order to join civilian life again, is what me and my mom like to say. So he had to take classes on how to do a proper interview. And he was like, listen, they offer these practice interview classes, you should take one. And I ended up taking one, and basically it was these two women. I went in, sat down with them, and before the interview, my mom had emailed them, gave them information about the school and the link to the website so they could do their own research and come up with practice interview questions. And basically the questions that they had came up was, tell us about yourself, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Describe yourself, why would you like to attend this university? Please explain the 3 best projects from your portfolio, biggest design challenge, what are your strengths? How do you handle it when you make a mistake on a project? How do you learn and grow your knowledge and expertise? What are your hobbies? Do you have any questions for us? Blah, blah, blah. Those were some of the questions that I was asked. So they gave me all those questions, wrote down notes for me, and I actually got to keep them so I could study them and see what exactly I wanted to do. And then they gave me some notes on like my presentation, so like my posture, body language, facial expressions, volume, tone of voice, and then an overall note. That's basically my 2 tips for you. Take a practice interview if you can any way, shape, or form do that. I highly recommend it. Or even sit down with your parents and have them ask you like very, very simple questions. Wow, it got really dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this, which is fun because I was wrapping up anyway. But yeah, I hope to see you guys later, and thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Sorry if I kind of did this kind of fast. You know how I am if you've been a subscriber for a little while. But I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!